Hello, and welcome to Business 150 International Business. This is your orientation, and I'm Professor Cooper. Class information. The ticket number for this class is 21005. It starts on February 11th and goes until May 22nd. There is a final exam, and you can take it any time on May 16th to May 17th. There'll be more information about that later. It is a 12-week class. This is your textbook, and you can get this International Business textbook at the Saddleback bookstore. However, you have to know it is not death by textbook. You will not be reading every single page out of this textbook, but just certain pages and certain chapters. However, there's a lot more reading that you'll be doing on different websites. Course expectations. This is what you as a student can expect from me, Professor Cooper. First of all, I will respond to all your questions and concerns. You can either phone, email, or text me any question. I'll respond even on weekends within 24 hours of your trying to reach me. I'll be available online only. I have no on-campus office. I update grades by Tuesday at midnight. However, I usually do it a lot sooner than that, but it gives me some time. I also will send out reminders of what's due. I will be using Remind and also sending out emails through Canvas. So all assignments are due Sunday at midnight. And also I will give you an opportunity to turn in late work. Some professors do not do that, but as long as you follow the late work policy, you can get credit. This is what I expect from you as a student. I expect you to work online weekly. I don't want you to work ahead. I don't want you turning in like 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead of work. You can always turn in late work, however. I also want you to complete the weekly assignment by Sunday at midnight, and then you'll see your grade for that assignment posted by Tuesday at midnight. Also, I expect you to know how to use technology like Office, some kind of word processor, some kind of presentation software. And if you don't, I expect you to get help from the Library Resource Lab. So what happens if you don't participate? Well, first of all, I send out a progress report of what work is incomplete or not done. If you're not participating and not contacting me with a reasonable excuse, you will be dropped from the class prior to census date. You need to contact me and let me know what's happening. I know life happens, so just let me know. So if you can't do work for 1 week, just contact me either by phone, text, or email. Give me the reason why, and quite possibly it will be excused. So here's the late policy. All work is due by Sunday at midnight. If you miss that deadline, you can still make it up. You can still turn it in. However, it will be discounted 10% of the grade for every week it is late. So for example, if an assignment were worth 20 points, turning in 1 week late would mean that it's worth 18 points, and that's if everything is perfect on it. Here's my contact information. You can use Google Voice. However, when you do use it, please state your name, and that's your full name. Even on a text, let me know who you are. You can also email me at scooper21@saddleback.edu. Here's another way to stay in touch with me, and that's through Remind. If you use these instructions here, you will be assigned to the class of Remind. So this is what we'll cover for the first 6 weeks. We'll cover why a business would even want to go global. We'll look at domestic products versus foreign-made products and how they affect you in your own life. We'll also look at the global effects of businesses. We'll do some market research. We'll talk about emerging markets, not just China, but a lot of other countries as well. And then we'll take a look at international currency and exchange rates. Now let's go on to the next 6 weeks. Well, what about getting paid and paying on your business? Let's talk about international business travel. It is different. And then international trade agreements. They're changing all the time. Let's look at some world organizations that really affect trade. And now we'll go on to international advertising, and you'll try creating your own international advertisement. Finally, we'll look at the ever-changing world, why some countries have different names than they used to. There is a final exam. So the main thing is to have fun in class and definitely stay connected.